In 1980, two Saskatchewan politicians stunned their colleagues here in the legislature by advocating the breakup of the country. Many branded them traitors, but there was no denying the sense of frustration behind their actions.
Western alienation is almost as old as Saskatchewan. Its roots are in the countryside, where farmers produced the food that fueled the nation. Early in the century, farmers were already feeling exploited by Ottawa and the big grain companies. They felt as if central Canada was taking and giving little back. Western political parties would flourish and disappear. Saskatchewan voters earned a reputation for supporting regional parties based on Western discontent. They were desperate for a voice in national politics. Dick Culver came to politics an underdog. He was charismatic and unpredictable, with little to lose. The Progressive Conservative Party was at the bottom of the polls when Culver became leader in 1973.
They want a continuation of the present government's drive to...
5 years later, he built the party into Saskatchewan's official opposition. The premier was NDP leader Alan Blakeney.
He was wired, both as an organizer and as a speaker, but not terribly stable. He might come off the wall and you never quite knew what position he was going to take.
Culver lived up to his reputation. In 1980, he shocked everyone and quit the Tory party. He sat in the legislature as an independent, where he was sharply critical of the policies of the Trudeau government in Ottawa.
French on the cornflake boxes became a trigger issue, and people were angry about bilingualism, primarily because they were angry at Ottawa and Trudeau and the feeling that Quebec ran everything.
That frustration boiled over during the federal election of 1980, when the Trudeau Liberals were declared the winners before Western votes were even counted.
Well, welcome to the 1980s.
Then Culver shocked again. He announced the creation of a new political party in Saskatchewan, the Unionist Party, with a stunning platform that Western provinces separate from Canada and join the United States.
Given the fact that the views are irreconcilable and that the country is in fact breaking up.
Dennis Ham was the Tory MLA for Swift Current. He shared Culver's vision and joined the new party. They believed Western Canada would get more recognition as the 51st state.
Culver's argument was a reasonable one. He said, inevitably we are being drawn into the American net. They are going to make the decisions which control our economy and ultimately our political system. If they're going to do that, why don't we have a voice in what the decisions are?
But the Unionist Party struggled for recognition. MLAs voted in the legislature to strip the new party of all public funds.
They thought it was mildly treasonous, if you may put it that way.
Nor did the Unionist Party catch on with the people. Despite their frustration, the idea of joining the United States went too far.
If we think we've got no voice now in a country of 20 million people, what would we have in a country of 200 million?
Culver vowed to run in the next election with Unionist candidates across the West, but the party fizzled. Neither Culver nor Ham ran again. Culver now lives in Arizona. Ham lives in Calgary. 20 years later, Ham was back in the legislature in Regina when his sister was sworn in as Saskatchewan's lieutenant governor. Linda Haverstock is now the Queen's representative in a province her brother once believed would be better off leaving Canada and the monarchy behind.
Although the Unionist Party lasted a mere 2 years, Western alienation continues to fuel prairie politics. In fact, the current farm crisis is renewing calls for Western separatism, and some disgruntled farmers have even suggested joining the United States. For the CBC NewsHour, I'm Bill Waiser.